me know once some people are on here. Hello and welcome. Good chance for more people to get on here. I know I don't plan my lives. I'm so sorry, guys. I was going to try to plan it today, make a notification and do a thing, and then it did not happen. Hi, Truth Addict. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. So, happy New Year's. Oh my God. Thank heavens 2020 is coming to an end. Love you and your channel and Facebook page. Thank you. So, I want to talk about a few things. First, I want to talk about my YouTube goal for like if we can get it. Probably not by midnight because I got too late in this game, but a friend of mine challenged me, guys, if I can reach 2,100 subscribers. It was supposed to be by end of tonight, but probably until the end of January 1st, I will get my tongue pierced. Don't know if you guys care if I get my tongue pierced, but it's kind of fun. But yeah, make sure you're subscribed and following and share the shit out of this. Like when John like tell people like, yo, subscribe to our channel. And it's fun. It's a fun place. Pull up the comments. And we, of course, are going to do a 2021 reading. See what to expect for all of us. A collective reading. And it's got to be better. 2021, interesting enough, breaks down into the number 5 in numerology. And that's my life path number. But that's a lot too, because 5 is all about changes. Constant changes. There is no slowing down. So it's going to be a very interesting year. However, the numbers do suggest some positive shifts, positive changes that are going to take place. So I think this is going to be definitely a year of rebuilding, regrouping, and a lot of changes that will make a different kind of life overall for what we're used to. But I think it's going to be really good. I had my tongue pierced and may swell for a week. I know, I agreed to this challenge. And now I'm super nervous because people keep telling me it's the worst piercing that they have. And I have my nose, my ears, my belly, and that's it. But I didn't hear all these horror stories until I made a post yo, I accept your challenge. Let's do this. If we can get these subscribers, I'll do it. But I've always wanted a tongue piercing though too because I think they're so cute. So cute. So, I don't know. I guess when I do it, I'm going to have to give myself some time off from doing live readings. Only doing email readings for that week. Because I heard I won't be really talking too well. So, I'm going to take you guys over. Alrighty, so we are going to start. I know that I am, like I said, I didn't set up a notification or anything for this, but I just think it's really fun to hang out with you guys and celebrate the New Year's, going to 2021. And if you want to talk about anything cult related, any discussion, whatever, just let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Now let's begin the reading for 2021. It is... Shake it out. Cleanse that 2020 energies. We don't need it no more. I'm so tired, guys. I have not slept that well the last few nights. It's been chaotic. The cool thing about the good thing, I'm going to be leaving in 2020 is my toxic mom. She has just been so much lately. And if you're friends with me on Facebook, you already know what happened, went down. But it's good because right now, today's actually a very powerful day to release those energies and let it go, in itself, especially because still the full moon energies are around. So if there's anything you need to release, do that shit. Hi, show. How are you? Okay, so 2021 reading. Let's see. And make sure y'all are sharing this, telling everybody you're a content creator. Tell them you need to subscribe. Because YouTube's algorithm does not like me. Oh, we get a tower card. Oh, great. So we're going to start off. So the first part of 2021 is going to be harsh. Great, guys. That's not what I wanted. But I guess it's expected, especially with the transition and with the presidency and all that's going to be taking place. There's just going to be a lot of chaos with people in general. So I guess that's just expected. In the future, will you please make a video on using mirrors for magic and astral travel? Yes, I love mirrors. I will. Oh my god, I need to stop taping that. I'm just trying to read the comments. That's all I want. It's just to read y'all's comments. And then it highlights like this thing, like they just, whatever, YouTube. I see. Okay, and then we end into, so we go from the Tower card to the Hermit card. Whew. And we even have a Chariot. Wow. Let's just draw the major arcana cards while we're at it for 2021. And the World card, which is a 21 card. Interesting. Okay. So what it is based off this reading is the very first part of 2021 is going to be harsh. We're going to have some shifts. We're going to have some changes that are going to be really kind of destructive or seem like it. Like it seems like a lot of things need to come undone. Everything that's been happening or has happened is just kind of has messed up a lot of things. So there needs to be a lot of rebuilding. So there's going to be the result of a little bit more chaos and destruction so we can rebuild those foundations. So the beginning of the year is just not going to be too great. However, because it goes into a hermit, which means it ends. And that hermit thing definitely can represent our quarantine or things like where we're being isolated and we are lacking that connection. And the fact that's in the 9, that is coming to an end. So we'll be able to reconnect. So it goes into 8 of Pentacles. We're reconnecting and having new ways to connect and all of that. So it's going to be a very interesting shift on how things go through. And then it hits into the Chariot. So the Chariot is all about letting go, releasing. So there's so much that is coming automatically into 2021 as a result of this last year. Like it's just not just because the days changes that everything changes. Like that's not how it's going to happen. There is going to be a transitional period that we are going to see, especially probably I want to say up to March. Maybe by the end of March things will start switching to be a little bit more positive and received a little bit well. However, towards the cycle that it gets throughout the year, things are starting to go into direct into a way to really inspire people spiritually. So we already see a major awakening with younger people. If we want to call it awakening, I don't know. But people that are more drawn to witchcraft, to spirituality. And we've gotten to a thing where we're very limiting people. We're very much into gatekeeping other people's content, telling them what they can or cannot do. It's gotten out of control. Like it's really bad. And there's this kind of thing where we have to release this kind of get rid of these toxic teachers, because these people that are going to be drawn to witchcraft and spirituality is going to even increase quite a bit more than what it already has. And it is pretty much on a strong rise as is. So that's really not surprising. However, it's going to be definitely motivated by the spirits and what's been happening on the astral. So before COVID and all this happened, I told y'all, I was like, there's something crazy going on the other side. I don't know what's happening, but that usually means it's going to amplify here. And then I had the vision of the horsemen. And then a year later, COVID and all that hits. Well, that astral stuff, right? It's like, you know, when you have a dream and it's like it's like 2 seconds you're in that dream, but it somehow is like your whole night and you have like a million dreams. It's like a whole story. And like, it's like the time there is so different. And there was so much that happened on the realms that there's no way that that's all manifested to our plane yet. I just don't see it. So I think a lot of that's going to come to, and that's going to really get people diving more deep into connecting with spirits and awakening the senses is going to be really important. And then we have the World. What an interesting ending to all of this. The World is a very powerful card, but it is everything coming together. And it's interesting because people are talking about the different types of ages, the shifts, age Aquarius. I don't know if I believe in that or not, if that's just new age hogwash, but this does suggest in this that 2021 is very divine, and it is going to be a cycle to a completion. So everything that's happened in history, period, it's almost like a new beginning all over again, and we're completing a cycle, a age. So it's really interesting. Now I'm going to read through these comments real quick. Ah! All right. Hi, Tila. Happy. Okay. Tila stream. Hell yeah. Yay. Do you work Lola still? Yes. Right here. My altar's over there. I could never stop working with Lilith. Lilith is my main goddess. I did some inner work because, like I said earlier, my mom and I have a lot of issues. She was very abusive to me physically and emotionally. And I went in and did some healing on my own. I went to a journey and all of that. And Lilith came and met me there. And she took on the role as my actual mother. And spoke to my inner one, and it was just so beautiful. Like what Lilith has gave to me, like it cannot be replaced, and it cannot be no. I will always work with Lilith till the day I die. And plus, she's been with me since my very first lifetime. I've been working with Lilith way before this life, so it ain't gonna change. But I love you, Lilith. Hey, Tila. Hey. Okay, so we're going to do another draw on the cards to get a little bit more detail on 2021. Make sure to give this video a like and tell people to subscribe. Seriously, y'all, just blow it up. Just tell everybody. 2,100 subscribers, guys. We can make it. I'm actually really excited. I think it's awesome I got that. I feel like it's a lot. I know, people have, 10,000 subscribers or more. Of course. But I'm yo, 2,000, so much. What? I think it's the coolest thing ever. I love it. It makes me so happy inside. So, anyways, thank you all for your support and love. So, let's expand on 2021. Ooh, Ace of Cups, and now there's some positivity there. Six of Pentacles. Communities, good. We definitely need to start coming together as communities. We are definitely divided and separated, and this is definitely coming through that we have to start rebuilding that up. And there is going to be some community and some connection, not just with spirits, but with people in general. I think people are starting to see what has been going on is not okay. And this is going to be a hard shift to take, meaning 2021 is not going to be the all fixer here either, because this division that has been formed and created among people is so in depth. You have some opinion about something that someone doesn't like, they take it as an attack, even though it has nothing to do with them. It's not even part of their world really, or even related to them. And it's made things very emotionally driven, and it's torn us apart. It's made us less compassionate and all of that. And this is showing that we're going to start rebuilding that balance again, that people need to become more compassionate, or we're just going to break to the point that the balance tips so far that there's no coming back. So it's two ways really, and we need to balance and have that connection with people again, because it will break. And we got two scales being shared balance. Balance is going to be key. So in your personal life, making sure that you are staying grounded and not being lost into everything that is happening around you. And there is going to be a lot that happens in 2021 too. So don't get too caught up into it. That includes me. I'm really bad at that. I should stay offline. Breaks me. And then we end up guards, transformations. Again, it's amplifying a lot more into the spiritual and magical too, that this is going to be a very important year for you to connect with spirits and start doing your workings. If you're brand new, you're a baby witch, dope. This is your year to really reel it in, to empower yourself and to do the work that you need to do, because it is time. No doubt, 2021, the energies are in your benefit. It is a time of manifestation. And this will be a thing where the spirits are going to be more active than what they have been. So more portals are going to open up. There's just going to be so much that is happening. So that is going to be part of the changes. There's going to be a lot of changes in like the physical plane too. There's going to be a lot of changes, period, guys. So be ready for it. The good and the bad. Okay, sorry. It like disconnected me for some reason. I'm sorry, guys. I was like, oh, okay, just show me the comments and don't disappear. Like, why did they disappear? Why is YouTube set up like, I don't need to see myself. I need to see all the comments. I got to order another reading from you. I loved my last reading from you. Aw, thank you for the feedback. Son of Lilith, yeah, I can do a reading for you. I'll do a 1 card reading though. If you want a full reading, you know how it goes. 2021 for you. So that is actually really good. This represents, so this is going to be more directed to your spiritual to the physical, in the sense what you are working magically, the things you're putting together, getting that to manifest into the physical plane. So this will be a very good year of your manifestation, your work flowing and being directed, like game plan, whether it's more expanding on your teaching videos, maybe it's expanding on your book or whatever it is, but something that is going to be into the material world and manifesting and putting that together, but what you have received within here and taking that to the next level, but also releasing anything that needs to be released and really getting outside of your paradigm that it is required you to do a shift here and really open up a new flow of energy to receive. So what something is calling towards you, a different kind, not different path in the sense, yeah, keep working demons and all that. That's, when I say different path, I mean different in the sense shifting the way you're opening and receiving and keeping yourself able to realize that there's certain things you don't know or that you think you know and that you really don't know, because there's going to be a lot of shifting in your head, and just be open to that and then putting that out there. So yeah, it just sounds like it's going to be a good year for progression for you. In other words. Okay. Could you also pull a card for me, 2021? I'd really appreciate it. Of course, Shell. Yes, I do. I need as many subscriptions as I can to win a bet, guys. Or a challenge. Because they get nothing out of it. You're welcome, Son of Lilith. Alright, so Shell. What is your 1 card reading? Priestess of Cups. So this means that there's a lot of shadow and emotional workings that you need to do or you will be doing, that it is going to be your year to flow, your consciousness, your shadow, your higher self, all of that is going to come through, and it's going to be a really good year for you to heal and just focus on what you need and what is best for you, because you're going to see, you're going to be able to, like, you won't be able to like deny things, or they won't be hidden. Maybe there's some people in your life you need to see through or be aware of, but it's all going to become very clear to you in 2021, and it's going to help you, guide you, and heal you. And it's going to be a year that's really important that you focus on your intuition, and tap into the feminine energy, into the Kundalini, and working with goddesses such as Lilith or Hecate or so forth, if you're not already, because it's going to really help you with your inner work and inner path workings, especially shadow work. A lot of shadow work, a lot of healing that needs to be done. All right, Melislav, you're welcome, Shell. I will give you one then. We're good. This is the New Year's party, right? Probably not. I got some whiskey though, but it is for the gods later. I'm pretty sure they've made me an alcoholic. Like, got so many spirits I got to give so many offerings to. It's a lot of drinking. It's fun. I'm not mad about it. Anyway, Melislav 29. Your turn for your 1 card. Five of wires. Bruh. Oh my god. 2021 comes down to the number 5, and you got a number 5. Meaning you might as well just be ready for it all. Everything's gonna happen. Like, you're not gonna, you might as well just not even, don't get too comfortable. That is my advice for you for 2021. Do not get too comfortable. You have a lot of changes. You have a lot of shifts that are just gonna be happening all over the place. You're going to have things that you're going to have to, cords that you need to cut. You're going to need to be able to connect with the spirits. So anything that's blocking you, creating those blockages, going to need to be cut down, interrupted. It's going to be a very thing to help you evolve. You're going to have to push through a lot of bullshit pretty much. And it's going to be working to your favor to do that. And that these shifts, these changes are going to be positive, but you got to be able to do it and work through it. So you're definitely going to be tested, and you're definitely going to have trials in 2021. But in the end, it will transform you for the best. It's true. It's true. Happy New Year. Thank you. Happy New Year. I'll be ready for it. That's how I feel. Could I have a reading too, Tila? Pretty please? Yes, of course, Dustin. Dustin Lane. Okay. And by the way, when you guys book readings with me, I always ask for a picture. The reason why it's a little different here than when I do it, your personal reading through that, is I'm channeling you at a deeper level. This, I'm just picking up on your energy imprint on the comment, so I can only go so deep with these. Just so you guys know, because I know I'm like, yeah, give me your picture. Well, let me see your beautiful face. 9 of Wires. So 9 of Wires is kind of a really cool card, because 9 in itself always represents an end. And of course, it's end of 2020, but it's going to be a lot of things that need to come to be ended and needs to be released. So it's just a card of really perspective. It's not that you're necessarily being held down or oppressed, but you are holding and carrying a lot of weight onto yourself, and that you're being given permission to release. You can just let it go and just walk on forward. It's going to be definitely a year of inspiration, and kind of tapping into your inner child is going to be really important for you, because you need to, as you release this, because when we have a lot of things that happen in life, just day to day, or if it's even traumas, like the more that builds onto us, the more we lose who we really are. And it's going to be about releasing what your environment and everything that's happened to you, and actually being the real you, and really tapping into that and getting through all those layers. So it's also going to be a year of healing for you, and just being inspired and tapping into that inner child. It's just going to be really beneficial for you. But it is going to be an ending, and there's going to be a new beginning. So there's going to be a good time for you to really reevaluate what you want and what you need. Damn it. Alrighty. Ooh, that makes sense for me. I got a lot of work to do in 2021. I'm moving out of my mom and dad's house. Yay! Congratulations. That's awesome. Me too. I am doing some serious path working, guys. I am re-tapping into my very source, into activating my powers, reclaiming all that I am, and it's been one hell of a journey. I had Tiamat literally taking me, showing me what's going to take place. This hasn't even fully took place. I've just been given the vision of what needs to be done, and it's going beyond an ego death, but a soul death, like destroying my soul entirely and then being reborn. So it's going to be interesting. Can I have a card too, please, reading? Of course, Tony. You're literally moving out of state to start over. You are spot on. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. That's awesome. Thank you for the feedback. Happy New Year, Mike. Okay, Tony, let's do your reading. It's one card reading. Pull up the comments again real quick, because I lost don't go in. Give me more room to do my spiritual path. No chains hold me back. Yes, yes, exactly. It's good. It's good stuff to do that. All right, so Tony, we got for you the Two of Pentacles. For you, 2021. So this suggests that you've been in a journey, quite a journey. So whether like whatever's happened in this lifetime is also been impacted by your past lives. Like you have a lot that is going on here and it goes beyond this lifetime. So you doing past life work is going to be very essential into 2021 because that is going to be your process of understanding all that you are, all that you have been is going to be very crucial to your path. It's all going to be about that journey and separating because it is a two you've had experienced a lot of soul loss. A lot of you is kind of all over the place and you may even feel the emptiness or feel like you're not whole or something just isn't right. That is because you have to do the healing, connect with your past lives and bring them back into you, integrate it and become whole and connect with that. And that's going to be a journey, and 2021 is going to really help you do that past life working and let you know, becoming aware and connecting to that journey, and that your journey is coming to an end. So most likely this is one of your final lifetimes, or this is your final one because you're coming to the end of your journey within this experience that you've gained what you needed to evolve, but you got to integrate everything that you have learned. Hi, Lycan, just joined. Happy New Year to you, and the I For You reading, it's going to help me. Oh, and I thank you for your reading. It's going to help me a lot. Oh, you are most welcome. Most welcome, most welcome. Welcome to the chat. Tell people to subscribe. We're having I have a challenge. If I can get 2,100 subscribers by midnight, I'll pierce my tongue. And do you want a free one card, by the way? We're doing free one cards, and we did 2021 readings. For the reading for 2021, as for those who are just jumping in, 2021 is going to be a harsh start from probably all the way up till March, where things are going to just be chaotic, destructive, and then it will get better, and we're going to see a lot of positive changes after that, and really a change that's going to be so dramatic towards the end because it's going to be a complete cycle that's going to be entirely new beginning 2022 all over again. So it's going to be very interesting. Well, thank you. That's awesome. You're welcome. Mike 824. Yes, I can do a reading for you. No, you should get to. I have a tattoo. I have tattoos. They're more expensive than piercings. Okay, my tongue's cheaper. You think I should get a tattoo instead of a tongue? I really want my tongue pierced though, but I kind of don't at the same time. I go back and forth. You are so awesome. Well, I hope I was awesome the entire time. All right, your card. 8 of Cups. Okay, so this is for you, Mike 824. So this 888. So 8, I always connect with infinity, the cycle of life, everything. And this cup right here is you having to let go. So there's a lot of things that you had, your intentions or your eyes set on, desires, what you thought your life is going to be, and it just didn't turn out like that. And it's kind of releasing what you thought you wanted and not focusing on that. So not getting caught up so much in this physical plane or what is happening day by day or how you decide to value yourself, but to walk away from that, distance yourself from that, and actually work onto your journey of learning to accept things for what they are. Maybe this is a self-love journey or integrating your shadow, or maybe it's just a journey just to walk away and release because there are things that are connected or around you right now. It just ain't serving you no more. It's just not worth it. It's not a thing of giving up, but a thing of having the strength and courage to walk away when you know it's not worth it. So something in your life currently is just, it keeps feeding into it and it keeps you down, and it's time to release that. Yeah, a lot cheaper. What is the deck being used? This is the Neon Moon Tarot deck. I will get others subscribed, but those who I speak to already are subscribed. Well, they're awesome. They're awesome. I'm so glad. No, you should. Okay, Ishar, it's your turn. Let's see what your one card is for 2021. I gotta check my phone battery, guys. My phone was like at 25% when I started this because I'm impatient. Anyways, Two of Cups. It's actually not going to be a bad year for you. So 2021, that doesn't mean there won't be ups and downs, because there's ups and downs no matter what you do, right? But things are going to be the energies and shifting and everything that's going to happen in 2021, it's going to be very beneficial for you. And it's a really good time to connect and just really tap into enhancing your psychic, your intuition, your shadow, your higher self, everything. Like, just connect to it. Like, you're really being called to just be with yourself, be comfortable with that, and have fun with it. Like, expression here, really being fulfilled. And you also got a spirit that is very connected to you, very bonded to you. It feels like it is a female spirit, and she is just sending you energy. She's got your back. She's cheering you on. It does feel like it is not I'm not talking about goddess or God. I'm talking about like a human spirit. And I feel like it is family related, but she's connected, and she's got your back. And that this is your time to focus on whatever you need to focus on. And just take that. Just take the journey and enjoy it. Like, it's all about for you just being able to just enjoy things. So it's going to be a good year. If you allow it to be. Because energies will be in your benefit in that sense. How's your phone still on? I don't know. Let me check it real quick. Scrolling down. Oh, yeah, it's pretty low. We're good, though. Thank you, Teal. Oh, you're welcome. So one card reading is 1 year look ahead. I guess one card for me, too. Okay, let me read this first. I recommend anyone who hasn't paid for a reading from Tila to buy a reading of your choice from her. You'll realize why when you do. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I don't use the book, in my opinion. I think the book can be a good and a bad thing. I think the book can be very limiting. I think the book can get you caught in the head, but if you communicate with your cards that way that you're going to use your book, then it's fine, but I don't use it. I go based off what I'm hearing, what I'm picking up, what my intuition's telling me, what the images are speaking to me. Much appreciated, kind of surprising, but also kind of expected. You're welcome, Mike. How's your... Okay. All right, Brandon. Your turn. Hi, Kenan. Happy New Year. Okay. Let's see what your one card is. Four of Wires. I love that 2021 is going to be a really liberating year for a lot of us. And we got good energies. But liberation, let me talk about that real quick, because I also want to go back to you, Ashar, on that too. A lot of this liberation or being able to enjoy things involves releasing control and doing the healing to get there first. So yes, you'll get there in 2021, but it's getting there is the process, and that's the journey that you have to embark on. But this just shows that you have liberation, becoming free. And I always connect this card with Lucifer because the light's shining, and it's just a really positive energy. But it's releasing those chains, releasing those restrictions, mental chains, religious chains, sexual chains, anything, like becoming entirely free. That it is your year to tap into what is going around, what is happening, and just rip it off. take away the illusions of the media, the illusions of everything, and becoming truly free and liberated. Hi. Think. So the Anois, and I cannot say what's your name, but yo, that's Lewis. He's cool. If you're not already subscribed to his channel, you can go subscribe to his channel too. Hello, Tila. Oh yeah, already. Okay. Tila is a brilliant cartomancer and divination practitioner. I wouldn't have made it out of 2020 without her. Aw, thank you. You're amazing. The Anois. Yes. Yes. I love cards. And I love doing direct channelings. I'm working on doing automatic writing though, and leaning more towards that because I can do it a little bit, but then I start questioning myself, and then it interrupts, and then it turns messy, and I'm like, oh, what am I doing? So, but I want to focus more on automatic writing and getting more, because I have Hecate recently that wants me to work more with the dead and all that, which I'll always work with the gods and all that, but like add them more into my practice and connecting with them and getting more into the mediumship side. So I'm really excited to expand there. I got so much work though. It never ends, guys. Someone dear to me has been working on my painting drawing for your anime style and wonder if she was part of the message in the reading you done for me. I don't know if she was part of it, but I can ask or think about it. I'm trying to, because she's alive, and it wasn't a live person. But I know that I can't wait to see that. I love it. The anime style thing's super cool. I love anime so much. Currently watching the Sword Art Online. And if you haven't watched The Promised Neverland, I recommend it. It's so good. It's so dark, but so good. Amon teaches automatic writing while channeling. Yeah, I have a relationship with Amon too. I should work with him on that. So, be good. I like Amon. He's my bro. Because it was with that, like, I would say it's a past loved one. Or not maybe past loved one, but a human spirit. Because a human spirit can attach to you, even if they aren't related to you. I have felt my true lover is not alive, but I do generally love the soul who is currently doing that for you. Oh yeah, no, that person is amazing and has such a good heart. And the crazy thing is you have multiple soulmates anyways, and being open to love and in relationships is all you can do. I wouldn't get too caught up in who's the one. I think it is a society term that has hurt many relationships, because people are like, oh, if they're not doing this, then they're not my one, and I wouldn't get caught up into that. Now, that doesn't mean you don't have another soulmate that is currently no longer alive, because they just don't need to reincarnate. That's just not their purpose. But when you go on to the other side, it's not, you don't have to worry about cheating or loyalty. Like, it's not like that, so it's fine. Yeah, see? Good show. Good show. Yeah, definitely. I've made that known to her. That's awesome. Sao is the Shizo. Demon Slayer is good too. I haven't watched Demon Slayer. I will check it out. I'm very picky about my anime. I won't lie. Like, my shows are like Full Metal Alchemist. There's one like people were like, I can't think what the name is, but it's like where the girls are just gambling against each other, and it's a really popular anime, and I kind of just hate it. I don't think it's good at all, and I don't know why it's popular. Yeah, I'll check it out, guys. I will check out Demon Slayer. Because I need a new anime anyways. I don't think I've seen High School DxD either. I've only seen so many. I'm going through anime phase right now, mostly. I've watched a few, like, what was it? Kingdom Night, Night of Kingdom, Kingdom Night with the vampires. It was that one and Full Metal Alchemist were my first animes. And then it went to, what was it? There was one other in between that was kind of fucking weird, but really good, but really disturbing, and it was low key like hentai, but not really hentai. And somehow it was on Netflix. I'm trying to think what it's called. But then I watched that. Then I watched Sword Art Online. Then I watched The Promised Neverland, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But I love it. And main characters are devils. Yay! What is my favorite flower? The rose, because it's Lilith's favorite. And Freya likes roses too. And I can make rose water out of it. And do a lot with roses. So I like it for offerings. Because I'm not big into flowers for myself. But I love it for when I can make offerings with. And roses are just good. They're good. They're good because you can do it with multiple spirits. Especially Lilith. Alright, any other questions? Or you guys just want to talk and hang out till my phone does? And then the chat will just randomly disappear? That would suck. Let's see. Okay, guys. We're still okay. We're still okay on battery. By the way, Happy New Year, everyone. Watch Vikings again. Oh yeah, I need to get back to Vikings. I need to finish that show. Don't judge me. Season 6, part 2 is up. Oh, okay. Okay. My boyfriend's mom's in town for the week. Once she leaves, I will get him to Vikings again, and we'll binge it. We'll finish it. We'll get there. I love Vikings. I do. Teal, how have you been? And what new magical stuff can we look forward in 2021 in Children's Serpent Group? I hope for more group rituals. Yeah, I'll definitely try to do more group rituals. The reason why I don't do too many of those is because it's a lot of work to set up a ritual unless I'm gonna just copy and paste someone else's ritual, but because I write them out and put them together, it takes a lot of fucking time. Like, it's not even that complicated of a ritual, but for some reason it just takes me forever to get it organized and written out. So then I slack. But I do like doing the group rituals because I love getting people to connect with these spirits and different spirits. You know, I remember one person, which he's no longer in the group, but he's like, oh, we should just vote on the spirits. And I'm like, here's my issue. I'd rather just channel, let the spirits decide who we work with that month, not us. So that was just my thing, but he's no longer a member anyways because he removed members from my group without my permission because he had beef with them, but they were like my friends and he had like beef with everyone. So I was like, bruh, bye. Like, you can't do that. I don't care about your drama. Facebook, I swear, when it's drama with people, it's insane. And Eva, oh yeah, love Ivor. There's something, so I think I like Vikings so much because they're so sexy on there. They're real men. So gorgeous. I love them. My boyfriend watches it with me and I'm just over there like, Ragnarok. Damn. So sexy. And I even think Ivar is attractive, but he's like, so, in the show, he's kind of just an asshole. But I also like it. Yeah, Facebook drama is just, it is. But Facebook is nothing compared to TikTok. I will tell you that. I haven't had any drama myself on TikTok or anything, but they're like counseling people on there like every week. And they're constantly gatekeeping. Like, they say blood magic is controversial. They say you can't have sex with demons on there. They say a bunch of shit that I just think they make up. You cannot, like, if you're a pike, you can't be working with Papa Legba. And I'm just like, what? What is happening here? It's like we digressed on TikTok majorly. Yeah. Yeah, no, I love The Last Kingdom. So good. Barbarians is on my hit list, but I want to watch that with my boyfriend, so I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, me too, Deathwolf. And you know what's funny? So I don't technically work with Papa Legba or Baron Samedi directly myself. However, I've connected with them on the behalf of my clients, and those clients were white, and those spirits had no issue working with them or connecting with me to relay messages to them. So I don't think culture or the color of your skin dictates what God you can work with. And you would think that'd be logical because these are nothing but meat suits and we've reincarnated and spirits don't discriminate. But whatever. What can you do? What can you do? Happy New Year, Seraph. And thanks for everybody that is getting on here, that is just hopping on. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and tell all your friends to subscribe. Just force them. Just subscribe for them. We are trying to hit a goal of 2,100 subscribers by the end of tonight. Or by the end of January 1st. Because I'll take it either way. And then I'll get my tongue pierced. That's the challenge. And it'll be fun. A soul is a soul, and it's on individual basis. Yeah, a soul is a soul. That's true. And they see the soul. They see what you really are. I'm not saying this, and certain spirits may not like certain people, but that's not usually based on their color of skin or their culture, but has other things to do with people being disrespectful or not approaching the spirit or that pantheon. I'm really big into, if you're working with different types of spirits, to understand the background and just before you connect, just so you're respectful. That's it. 2021, I wonder what's in store. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, that's all I have to say. With the tongue piercing, you'll have an excuse to eat ice cream. I know, and I just got my tonsils out not that long ago, remember? I just might as well just be on an ice cream diet for the rest of my life. I keep doing things that's gonna get me fatter. Of course, I'm gonna get some dance lessons because I love dancing, and I used to go dance, and now I'm really out of shape and I can barely dance now. I have and have had friends from all cultures, and we respect each other and our beliefs. Yes. Exactly. Plus, culture is mixed anyways. Every time a culture came across another culture, they mixed their ideas. They shared beliefs. They exchanged food. Like, I don't know if people know their history that well. But we can still be respectful, but it doesn't mean we can't work with that pantheon. There's a difference. And they also misuse the word close practice on there a lot, and it's kind of funny. Dairy is a good source of protein. Ouch. I can only drink almond milk, though. History is awesome. I know. We got a historian on here. I love history, but he makes me feel like I don't know history. Every time I talk to him, I'm like, oh, how do you know all this? But I felt like I did all the study and I don't know anything. I love history too, but I like certain types of history, not all of it, because some of it does go over my head, and then some of it I'm like, oh yeah, especially like the Egyptians and Alexander the Great. Like, I'm totally in love with Alexander the Great. I just crushed on him so hard. I think he's so badass and so ahead of his time. So, yeah. If you don't like an individual, you don't and won't. It's the same with spirits. Yeah, exactly. And that's nothing you can change. The spirit don't like you. They ain't gonna like you. And that's okay. You don't need to be liked by every spirit. Should I work with Agatha before Lilith? I heard she's easier to work with for beginners. That depends. Depends which spirit's calling to you. You can hit me up for a reading on that one. That would be a spirit reading. We'd want to go a little bit more detail with that one. Instead of just doing a one card on that. But it really depends. Lilith chooses her followers. There's a lot of people that claim to work with Lilith, but they really don't. It's not saying that you're special or anything. If Lilith chooses you, she's just one of the pickier spirits with the people because she wants real dedication, real devotion. You can't slack with Lilith. She ain't playing games. And I love her. But yeah, we would have to do an actual reading on that. It has. That's so funny. I should go look. I'm going to look up that speech then. I'm in it. True, I called upon Mammon for the first time and he said he didn't want to work with me for a spirit who wasn't friendly to me. Yeah, no, it happens. It happens. You know, it's okay. It kind of cracks me up though. Spirits crack me up. That's why I don't force myself. Like, I know people like have a set, like, oh, I'm gonna work with this spirit next and this spirit next, and they're just like kind of making up as they go, and then they're calling upon every spirit. Me personally, I work with the spirits that come to me, and that's it. Because then I know they like me. I can't handle rejection. It hurts. Oh, my head's itchy. Okay, I'm checking battery life on my phone. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we only dropped 2%. We're so okay somehow. My phone is a beast. A beast, I tell you. Do you guys think I've gotten new subscribers yet? Did this work? I don't know if this works like that. I wish this was like where if you go on live on YouTube and it just like blows you up on everything. It's like, yo, here. Like, you know how there's an app. God, what is it called? I think it's called Likey or something. And then they get a bunch of people randomly to your video to make you so they watch you. I wish YouTube did that. Like, I wish they would change their platform and design it where it's more friendly to creators who aren't already big or famous, you know? Because then it'd be really fun. I think so, at least. Maybe not. Maybe it'd overwhelm me. I don't know. See, thank you. I'm glad you think so too. Thank you for tonight, Tila. If your phone dies, have a great new year. Aw, thank you. And you too. I hope everyone really has a good end of the year. Celebrate. If you're going out, go out. If you're staying in, stay in. I ain't gonna judge either way. I'm not going out, but that's because I'm just not in it. And I'd rather do it with the spirits and go out with a bang. Releasing 2020. Leaving that shit in the dust. Popping champagne with the spirits, yo. Yes. That's what I like partying with. Looking forward to a past life reading from you, Tila, although I feel it was tragic. Yeah, I know. I think so too. It's going to be very, very interesting. All right, guys. I do think I'm going to go ahead and end this. But thank you, everyone who joined me for the readings, for the 2021 predictions, and all the other shit we talked about. And I just hope you all have a really good night. And Happy New Year. And subscribe. Happy New Year. Yeah, thank you. Tony. Bye, Tony. Bye, Mike. Bye, Karen. Or Keenan. Sorry, Keenan. And Asher. Hell Satan, guys. Hell Satan. Alright, bye, guys. Yeah. And oh, if I can end it.